How's everyone doing?
I'm so tired. I feel like the sun was supposed to. It was sunny. I don't know. I'm looking directly into the camera like it's the third person in the room.
It was sunny.
It was sunny for a few days, and I felt so much pressure to feel better and like to feel energized, and I just didn't. And it's just carried on.
That's fair.
But otherwise, I'm mentally feeling great, but just tired.
Mm-hmm. How you doing?
Oh, terrible. But we don't need to get into it. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm so proud of myself for not drinking on St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's insane. Like, I genuinely, like, if you had said that to me, like, a few months ago, you're not going to drink on St. Patrick's Day, I'd be like, you're mental. That is the day for me to drink.
Yeah.
I haven't not drank on St. Patrick's Day since I was at least 15 or 16.
I'm surprised you didn't get peer pressured into it.
What did you do on St. Patrick's Day?
So I did something in the morning. Oh, I was here.
Yeah. Oh, right. That was St.
I
Patrick's
was
Day.
like, I did something. And then I picked up a car from Richmond to go on a road trip. And I think that was my saving grace because there was friends of mine on the beach and they were drinking and I was like, I'd love to. And I was like, I just set the goal for myself to not drink. So I was like, don't fucking break it.
Yeah.
And then, and then I had to pick up the car and then I went to pre-drinks like before I went to the Scratch, the band. And they were all drinking and I was just like drinking my little non-alcoholics and what
non-alcoholics are you drinking?
bubbly. Bubbly. And then a friend of mine gave me a non-alcoholic what are they called, the orange ones? Oh my god, my brain.
Nani?
No, Aperol. It was a non-alcoholic and it was nice,
Like an Aperol Spritz?
yeah.
Oh.
Was it bitter?
A bit, but it was also, they had some sort of spices. I can't remember the brand.
Was it? But it was
Aesol
like
or something?
it was a canned
It was a
drink?
can, yeah. And then she just like popped it in a nice little glass, some ice and a bit
Oh,
of an
that's
orange. And I was like,
lovely.
mm. Yeah. So
Have you heard of that new drink that's like everyone who's sober is trying it?
Liquid Death?
That's water.
No, that's water.
Did you not just say a non-alcoholic drink?
I said this. Yeah, but it's not
That's
water.
water.
Did you not say a
Did-
non-alcoholic drink? And Liquid Death is the only one that exists.
And it's Liquid Death?
Did you see that they've come out with non-alcoholic White Claw?
Yes.
So funny.
I
don't
did.
even-
Because it's just
That's
sparkling
It's just
water.
sparkling water.
Yeah.
It's just seltzer without
But
the
it's
hard.
like bad seltzer.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So
You only
funny.
drink it because it has alcohol in it.
No, this like gets you buzzed
Oh.
and like more talkative and chatty and stuff, but it's not booze.
Is there weed in it?
No, it's
Huh.
like a I don't know what it is. It's like a natural, I guess weed is also
It's not
natural.
yerba mate, is it?
No.
I love
it's-
yerba mate.
It's
It's
like
good,
something, and
yeah.
like bars of it are opening up in the States where they just serve drinks that are like made with this thing. I forget what it's called.
And
Oh.
it's not like a drug or anything?
No, and like a lot of sober people are like going as a way to socialize because like there's not that many spaces where people gather
Yeah.
and like aren't drinking.
Yeah.
And
And
that's not a
this-
coffee shop.
Yeah, exactly. And this is like you can have a
Oh, wow.
drink
Yeah, good
and still
point.
have like some of the effects of booze without it actually being booze.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
Interesting.
wonder what's in it that like
Some
creates
sort of
that
like
buzz.
extract. I
Can
don't
you
know.
I was
Google
gonna say
it?
ecstasy.
Yeah, I'll
like,
Google
I'm
it.
really curious.
I
Have
will do
you
that.
have you had the 0.0 Guinness? I'm so curious
I
about
have, and it's from a tap. It's
Oh.
like really good. They don't have it here. It's a tap. It's at
Oh.
home, but from the cans, it's all right. Like it scratches some of the
Yeah,
itch
yeah.
that kind of way.
But from a tap, it's actually good.
it's decent because they have like
Wow.
they have it set
That's
up properly.
so cool.
But then there's like a lot. I mean, like a lot of pubs don't have it because they're like,
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Yeah, why would they?
But I think it's still by the can, but the way that they pour it from the tap in the pubs, it tastes good. Like I mean, it's not the exact same,
Yeah.
but it's decent.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, they're really doing a push on it now, for the 0.0 with Guinness. So yeah,
There's too much stuff online. I don't want to sit here just on my phone.
That's
you know?
fair.
That's
We
fair.
can tell you next episode.
yeah, we'll update you. So tune.
Or we'll link to it. I keep getting a lot of ads for it on TikTok.
Oh.
But yeah, I've been also like seeing so many like sober curious stuff. Were you guys still talking about sobriety?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sober curious stuff, and people are like people who are actually sober are like, this is so annoying. Like, what do you mean you're sober curious? Like, you either are sober or you're not sober, and like flirting with the idea of sobriety is like annoying. But I'm like,
Why is that
That's
annoying?
a weird thing to be
Because-
annoyed by.
Yeah.
well, because I think for them it's like not like something that they can just like occasionally be like sober, like they have to be sober.
That's why it's sober curious.
Yeah, but I think people are like,
I get what you, yeah.
yeah.
But still, I mean, being mad that people are trying to be
well, it's like
better
how
themselves.
people are like California sober is not a real thing.
Right,
What
right.
is that again?
When you
California
smoke
sober is
weed.
when you smoke weed.
Oh.
I think like some people in the sobriety community are really like, it should be respected, or just be like, oh, I'm not drinking right now.
Well, technically sober
Like not
is
using
like,
the word.
isn't
Yeah.
it linked to like the, like being sober is like linked to AA and all that kind of stuff. So if you can't say like you're like sober unless it's like linked to that.
I also wonder, because I think if I stopped drinking, I wouldn't call myself sober because I
Yeah.
never had a problem with alcohol.
yeah,
But I
yeah.
could see myself one day not wanting really to drink anymore.
Yeah.
But
So you wouldn't say you're sober because it's linked with the.
yeah, I wonder
Connotations?
if maybe that's it, is that like they feel like, well, if you're not an alcoholic, like if it's not a problem, then you can't be aligned with that, maybe? I don't know.
I think it's more like it feels like you're like coming in and out of something. Like it's
Right.
kind of like when people do that thing where they like pretend to be homeless for 3 nights to raise money.
Ew.
Have you guys not seen
No.
that?
They yeah, in Ireland they call them sleep outs.
Yeah.
But people
wait.
never call
Yeah,
themselves
my
homeless.
ex-boyfriend did that at the Parliament buildings in London.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was such a thing in
he
high
did do that. I
school.
forgot about that.
And I don't mean like those people were calling themselves homeless.
Okay,
but
I
think,
was like, what the?
I think it's like more the concept of like you are able to come in and out
Right.
of this
Yeah.
space,
Right.
whereas I need to be sober.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
That makes sense. I do agree, though. Well, you didn't say it, but it seemed like you were thinking it. But tell me if I'm wrong. That like, I do think that, I don't know, you should be able to say what you want to say, or like do what you want to do that
You know
feels
what?
good
you
to
can't
you.
say anything anymore.
That's
these
such a good
days.
point. Such a
Nothing
good
at
point.
all. Yeah, no, like I haven't said. Well, I'm still like smoking weed and stuff. So, but like I'm just like I'm not drinking. Like,
Yeah.
I would never
Yeah.
use the word sober
What
because I'm just like I'm
do
not
you-
drinking at the moment.
Do you have thoughts, like parameters around it, or are you just kind of chilling with it?
just winging it?
Yeah.
Honestly, just kind of seeing like how long I can go, and
I feel like you could go forever if you wanted.
like now
At
I,
this
I
point,
feel
yeah.
like the
Because
fact
you did
that
your birthday,
my birthday, yeah,
and, yeah.
birthday and
Yeah,
St.
those are
Patrick's Day.
big.
And I was saying that to everyone. I was like, because I really wasn't sure if I could do St. Patrick's Day without it. Because I was going to pre-drinks and then I was going to that gig, and I knew the gig was going to be mental. And I was like, I'm going to be surrounded by Irish people, all drinking.
Oh God, yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
just a
yeah.
whole room of Irish people, and I was like, oh. But then once I was like pre-drinking, I was like, I'm grand. Like
Yeah.
I'm absolutely fine. And then once I went to the gig, I was just like focused on the gig, which
Yeah.
was nice to not be like, oh, I want to go get a pint. Like I was
Yeah.
just
I
like,
have to go to the bathroom. like, a
yeah,
million
exactly.
times.
It was an interesting experience. Well, I loved it. It was great. It was
Yeah.
really, really good. And now I feel like I can do anything. Like
Totally.
I'm literally like, I'm invincible.
Well, what else would there be? I guess maybe in
Mount
the
Everest?
summertime,
Summertime, yeah.
because
Oh.
it's warm and lovely.
It's like things you can do. I climb Mount Everest is one thing I could
You're like,
do.
that's next on my list, actually. Staying sober on St. Patrick's Day, done. Mount Everest, next.
Yes, and going home.
Oh yeah,
Going home
yeah,
to
yeah,
Ireland.
Going
Yeah.
home.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, that if I choose to not drink, then that's gonna be a big one.
And that's
Yeah.
August.
August, yeah.
So that's a double whammy.
Yeah, because it's
Summer and the drink. They're
So-
at home.
summer. I'll see. Like I'm now at this point, I'm like, okay, I'll hit the 3 months mark, which is like 2 weeks time. So
I feel like it's been so much longer than that.
because I suppose I was off it for September, October,
Oh,
or
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
2 months before, and then did the dog on it in December, and then was like, need to stop again. But yeah, no, it's wild. Yeah, it's good. It's nice. But it's funny when you're not drinking, and then like people who are really drunk,
It's
then
gross,
I'm like,
isn't it?
oh,
Yeah.
you give me the ick.
Yeah.
Like
It's awful.
men coming over to absolutely like gee-eyed.
Are you thinking about last night?
La-
There's so many drunk people.
There was a lot of drunk people last night at
Yeah.
the show we did. At the end of the
Wait, what's gee-eyed?
really drunk.
Oh.
Gee
I
is
feel like we've had this conversation on the pod.
We had wall-eyed.
oh, wall-eyed
And
Sorry.
like
Wall-eyed?
salmon-eyed or whatever you said.
cod-eyed.
Cod-eyed, yeah.
What's what's wall-eyed?
Same as Oh, wall-eyed, I think is I just watched The Holdovers, and Paul Giamatti's character was wall-eyed. It's like when you're like your eyes are like looking in different directions, I think.
Oh, like this?
Yep. You want to keep doing that? You look like something in like an amusement park where the eyes are like moving and it's like, come in.
I used to do that all the time as a kid, and my granny would get
Can I
so
see?
mad at me. Oh, sorry, I thought you could see.
Oh, that's freaky.
It's
Yeah.
super freaky.
Oh God.
Did you guys
Oh,
ever
I hate that.
did you guys ever get scared that your eyes were actually gonna get stuck when you
I was gonna say, my granny used to say, "Don't if you do that and the wind changes, you'll
The
be
wind
stuck like that."
changes.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I'd be
yeah.
like, "Okay, I'll just do it inside."
Like in my mind, when people told me that, I thought there was like this one tiny little like string holding my two eyes together, and then the string would snap
Oh God.
from the tension of my eyes
That's
going cross-eyed.
scary.
Yeah, and then they would stay like
That's
you do
so
cross-eyed?
scary.
Nah.
Can't everybody do cross-eyed?
Can you do it? Some people can't.
I can't do that.
Well, if you just follow your finger to your nose.
Do you ever do that to a baby?
No.
Make them go cross-eyed?
Yeah, it's so funny. You just like do that. You get your finger, and then they're like, "That's really funny."
That's great. It's a good shot.
You break their
Just
eyes.
make that our cover. You've made some wild faces, and I do hope they get screenshotted.
Why is she single? I don't know.
No, but truly, I think that is like some sort of kink. Oh, I was gonna ask you guys.
Cross-eyed?
Cross-eyed?
Yeah. Like they're like
Really?
cross-eyed, like cross-eyed, come all over your face, tongue out.
What are you on about?
That is
Really?
a thing.
Do
yeah.
it.
No.
No, but I'm really I don't know what you mean.
It is
like
a thing, like of like girls being like, cross-eyed in
But you're-
porn.
But your tongue
that-
out? Have you watched it?
Yeah, is that your thing?
No, but I've like
No.
no, I haven't.
Not me.
I don't have a favorite video. No, but I had Tumblr, and Tumblr was so like pornographic for a while.
And there
Right.
was a cross-eyed, and then
A lot of it.
Wow.
that's nuts.
That's
Yeah.
upsetting.
And the tongue out, you mean like?
Yeah, like sort of like just like I'm stupid.
Oh,
Oh,
right, that
no.
vibe.
Yeah.
I had like a
yeah.
dog side of the tongue out,
Yeah.
kind of a.
Yeah. Like think about like anime porn.
I've never watched it.
Think about it.
Think about it right now. Have we talked about our favorite porn on this?
Oh no, we haven't.
The way you said that, illegal, whatever you're watching. No, moving swiftly on.
Okay, you guys go first.
What's yours?
I don't want to talk about it. That feels like a vulnerable question.
Yeah, it
it
does. You go
is.
first.
Okay.
And then I'll go.
Threesomes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. With
like
two guys
bit of-
and or what's the
Yeah, mine's not
combo?
weird. Mine's great.
Are they
What-
weird threesomes though? Are they like Smurf?
Everyone's cross-eyed. Smurf threesomes. Yeah, usually threesomes or actually, yeah. But
Can you
usually
tell
I use
us
my
more?
imagination. Can I tell you more?
Like, is it two girls and a guy? Are they the same age? Is there a setting? Is it
Are they by a pool?
Okay, so
is
it's
it amateur?
now my heart is racing for some reason. So two guys when it's that fella.
Oh yeah.
A Gray Earl. What's his name?
Isn't it
Gray
Small Hands?
Small Hands. Is that his name?
I
I don't know who you guys.
No,
are
no,
talking
it's
about.
Small Hands and the Gray fella.
don't know what his name is.
I remember two fellas anyway, and they're like pals. I don't know. I was gonna say together.
Nice. Hell yeah, Amy. The bro is out.
Love it. I don't like overproduced, porn, but I don't like.
Such a funny way to say it. The production level needs to be kind of bad. Yeah,
no,
I
it's
agree with
like you
though.
don't want it to look like crisp.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. And no overproduction, but no underproduction. I like it
Yeah.
right in the middle. I'm Goldilocks of porn.
Yeah.
And when they're making too much noise, it annoys me. When
The
they're
guy or the girl?
Oh, the
Oh, yeah.
girl, the girl.
shut up.
Yeah, yeah,
I would want the guy to make noise.
Yeah.
And they never do.
No,
You have to search.
You have
can
to literally
for it.
search.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
search
yeah,
yeah.
that's crazy. Your
Yeah.
man does, the tattoo guy.
Yeah, but I watched one of those one time and I wasn't able to again, even though
Oh, no
technically
way.
it was
Who
hot.
is this man?
He's just so skinny.
She suggested him to
No,
me.
the other person did.
No, that was you did it to me.
through
He to you, you
yeah,
to me.
me to you.
Why did he know that you guys would like that?
I don't think he did. It was like, well, at least for me, he didn't. He was just like,
telling
I
you.
think you should enjoy this.
Oh,
Which I was like, that's weird.
I hate that.
I hated it too.
I hate even just hearing about it. I don't
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
In fairness, though, when I looked him up, I was
But then I did think Amy would like it.
and I
and
did.
I was
Why?
right.
Why?
I don't know, there's just a vibe about it that I thought Amy would like.
think you
But
might
we
like
have a
it.
similar
Yeah.
taste
Well, then
in
you
men.
probably
I
would like
think
it
you
too.
might
I
like it.
probably won't. Is he young?
No.
No. He's
Oh,
full of
okay.
tattoos, covered.
Is he young? I don't want to watch it then.
Yeah, well, I don't really like younger men in porn.
No,
How young
he's-
are you talking?
Yeah.
Like I want him to be like older,
How old?
over 40 for sure.
Wow.
Why?
What do you want his body to look
Well,
like?
that's just what I'm into. Are you kinky?
No, I meant. Yeah, that came out like. Wah. I'm Tony Macaroni today. No, I meant like, what is it about it?
I like anything because you were really spot on. I like anything that's like taboo and not freaking stepmom.
I
and,
hate
like
no.
what? Like what?
like something that shouldn't be happening.
Like what?
Like I like when there's like public sex and then someone joins in or is like watching them and
Like-
pleasuring themselves.
Like real public?
Sometimes I put amateur on, but that can get dicey because you're not supposed to be doing that, you know?
Oh, so it's illegal.
Yeah, it is illegal.
And will they find you?
Will they find
Like
me?
something I'm always concerned about if I
The
search
cops?
something like freaky,
Yeah.
that the cops will find
What's an
me.
amateur
yeah,
porn?
yeah. I think that because sometimes I do get an alert that's like this.
What?
This is like you shouldn't. Because okay, I also think it's hot when like
Children.
no, like I think like sleepy sex is hot. Like
Yeah.
when one person is sleeping and
Like-
then sex is
like
initiated.
the R word.
no,
No, there's
Okay.
consent.
Although, yeah, there's consent, like
Okay.
ongoing consent, and also like rape fantasy is like a real thing.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't asking in a judgy way. I was
Yeah.
asking in a curious way.
Yeah. And they actually say like people who have been sexually assaulted are more likely to have that sort of like kink.
Well, I read, what was it that like, as women, we're often like sexually into stuff that scares us.
Yeah.
In real life.
Yeah.
Which aligns with me for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Oh, that's really interesting.
Yeah. And when I heard that, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
that actually makes a lot of sense.
I
'cause
wonder
it's
why.
fantasy.
Why are fear and
Well, I guess
sex
it's like
so
it's titillating in a sense, like
Yeah.
the way that they say anxiety and excitement is opposite sides of the
Right,
same coin.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's really true actually.
I feel like that's what it is.
Yeah.
Where's the most public place that
Ooh.
you've had?
I like that
sex?
question because I've got a good
Oh.
answer.
I have to think. You guys go first.
Okay. Salt Spring Island, on the beach.
Summer, July. It was a crisp evening.
It was August, and
Salt Spring Island is horny.
it was horny.
Yeah.
It was horny, and there was this giant rock that was like bigger than I am, and then he like bent me over the rock and me from behind, and then
Was this at a park? Was this
on a beach. Sorry,
What time of day?
like we missed our ferry, so we went to the beach at like 3 p.m.
Oh, bright daylight.
Oh yeah, and it was one of those beaches
Saturday,
that was
3
just
p.m.
Children everywhere.
it was just a straight beach. There was no like, we just were fucking.
So you did my
Wow.
porn fantasy.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then well, and somebody did end up seeing us.
And masturbating?
It was
Maybe.
Nikki?
No, it was a family of otters.
Oh, stop.
When you say someone, that's such a misdirect.
That's
Comedy.
funny.
Yeah, and then so he didn't want to come in me
you should
because
write that down. That's good.
he didn't want to come in me because he was being polite. So he came onto some rocks. And as he was coming onto the rocks, that's when the otters came out.
No.
Because it smells like bleach. They were
Maybe,
like, we gotta
yeah.
get out of the water.
Yeah, but then truly, just after we were done, a human family with 2 toddlers came by.
Oh, wow.
Like,
they were probably
oh,
waiting.
probably.
They were like, and they're done.
yeah.
All right.
It was awesome.
That's
I really enjoyed
crazy.
it. I wouldn't
Nice.
have thought I would enjoy something like that.
It was like
but I
hidden
did.
off to the side.
No,
Just
no,
out
it was
in
fully just like a beach, but it was nobody was on the beach other than us.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess there's
for
a
a
lot of like
minute.
tiny little beaches there.
Yeah. But the funny thing though was that there were like 4 boats that were just chilling in the water and not moving. And we were like, Could be someone on the boat watching.
Yeah, for sure. And they've got binoculars
Yeah.
on there.
They
It's
do.
kind of hot.
Every boat's got
Every
at least
single one.
3.
It's
But
legal.
because he
You
just-
have them.
Because he just pulled out his penis and he didn't like put his pants down or whatever. So like it was clear that we were having sex, but it wasn't like graphic.
Oh yeah.
Because
Right.
I also was wearing a dress, so he just pulled up the dress and put it in there. You know, bing bang bong,
Lobbed it
Bob's your
in.
uncle. You know,
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
funny.
that's mine.
What about you?
Mine was in a cave.
I'm both horrified and not surprised.
It was it was in a beach on a beach. Actually, the beach features in
The vocabulary you're using today is really nice and unexpected.
you big old dum dum. When did you learn all these words? You went away to Washington and ate a dictionary? It features in the Banshees of Inisherin.
Oh.
Yeah, that beach. It's like where his house is and stuff. It's a cave around the corner. It's a famous beach.
You've never told us this.
Have I not?
No,
I don't know.
Oh,
this.
no.
I didn't know
way.
about you in a cave.
Oh wow! Yeah. It was with my ex-boyfriend. We used to just have sex everywhere. We were just like on a walk and we were in the cave and we were like, let's do it.
Was it not like a bit damp and cold?
Yeah. But we were just like, and there were people like coming in and out of on the beach. Not that many, but there were other people around, so it was pretty risque.
Yeah.
But
that's what makes it hot.
Yeah. And like that, I was like bent over a rock.
Nice.
Oh, you guys are really just
You gotta bend yourself
rocking.
over a
Just-
rock. Well, how else, may I ask?
Yeah,
You
'cause
gotta
you're
put
not
your leg
gonna-
up or something.
Yeah.
Like otherwise, because you're not gonna like.
Unless there's a wall, you could put your hands against the rock and then like
I feel like that's not as relaxing.
it's
then.
not because then
That's
you're
relaxing.
on your
Yeah.
tippy toes.
Yeah.
And then your calves are burning.
Yeah, exactly.
Then you go into that yoga pose.
yeah.
And you're like, it's just sitting. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm done with this workout.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna finish.
Yeah.
Well, you're
But, like-
never gonna finish.
I've never finished.
Ever,
Women don't do
ever.
that, right?
Never.
I've never finished.
I did also on a park bench once when I was like 19 with my boyfriend
Oh, nice.
Oh, I did once.
in the playground
I did once
at nighttime.
I was very drunk.
Did you break laws?
Well, that's illegal to have sex outside.
I was very drunk. And I was young. I've probably told you this, but me and this guy tried to have sex, like, you know, in London when they have those like old Victorian houses, and there's the bit where you go in like normal, and then there's like a downstairs
Yeah.
bit, and then there's like a downstairs suite.
Sure.
So we like went down the stairs of someone's house and like went into a corner.
This is even
And
more
tried
my
to-
fantasy.
But he couldn't get it in because we couldn't like find leverage. But I was like looking back, I'm like, what the was
You
I
did
doing?
a B&E?
No. It wasn't like you don't.
What?
They're
Breaking and
break and
entering.
enter.
Oh.
No, the stairs are like open. You just go down the stairs and then it's someone's front door. But
Yeah.
some people have like a little corner alcove. So we went around the corner basically.
But you're still in like their
But it's
door-
someone's
on their
property.
doorstep.
Oh, risky.
So messed up.
Imagine if you just open your door to go
Also-
do something, you're like, what
Yeah.
the?
So it was like 3 a.m. and it was pouring rain.
Oh,
That's kind of hot.
romantic.
I like that actually.
No, it's terrible.
No, that's hot.
Anyway, sorry, what's yours?
Oh, I used to be really into outdoor sex. So I've done a lot of like on hikes. I think I did it actually also in Salt Spring on a hike in Salt Spring.
I didn't know why you were pointing at me.
I did it in front of your house.
Yeah, in front of your house.
on your doorstep actually.
You did it on Salt Spring too?
Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah. On some
What if
hike.
it was the same rock?
It could have been the same rock, yeah. And one time I did it in Toronto, and it was either this that caused this or me rolling down the hill like a child, but I got fleas from it. Like,
Oh my God.
like flea bites. And it was the day that I graduated from my master's. So it was like something that was so like such a big deal for me and such a moment of like adulthood, and then also I just fully had fleas. And when I was searching like what to do when you have flea bites, it was like all information for dogs.
Oh,
That's funny.
Yeah,
How did you
Getting your
know they were
masters with
fleas?
because I looked at the bites and then I like took a photo and did the like Google Lens search.
Oh,
And so I
smart.
assumed, and then when I went to the doctors, because it like nothing would make it go away, they were like, yeah, these are flea bites.
And did you get
So
a cream or
embarrassing.
something?
Yeah, I got a cream. The only thing you can
Good.
do is just prevent the itching, and then eventually it'll just go away on its own.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, but
That's
I think
hilarious.
the weirdest place I've had sex is a Forever 21 change room.
That's
Forever
fun.
21?
Yeah,
That's
You
fun.
slut.
yeah, I know.
That's crazy.
I really wanted to, but I'm realizing now, like, this is not great. But like my boyfriend at the time, like, didn't really want to, but I was like really into it. So it only lasted like 3-5 minutes tops.
Did anyone come?
No,
No.
it was a tight 5.
Yeah.
And we bombed. Both
I
of
thought
us.
you meant like, did anyone come
Oh,
into
come
the
in.
room?
Oh,
and I
no,
was like,
no,
oh.
Can I tell you one more?
Yeah.
Sorry. I was backstage in my student we had these we had 3 theaters in the building, and they were all like these huge, like grand, wonderful theaters. The biggest one, it was the last day of university, like my last day of 4th year, and there was this thing in the theater program where if you had sex in the building, you marked it with an X. And so there are
Oh.
X's all over the building. And or if a new X came up, you'd be like, oh my God, what happened? One time someone had sex in the middle of the movement studio, and we all came in the next day, and they mark a giant X with chalk. Hilarious.
Oh, that's funny.
So fun. But my whole time at university, I didn't make an X, and it was like a rite of passage. You had to. So
Or you
it was
die.
You die.
You don't graduate, actually.
Yeah. You don't get your.
You didn't make an X.
So my last day of university, I really wanted to. So my boyfriend and I grabbed like one of the like theater, like some of those theater blocks, and like aligned them up, and then we had sex. I was on top. I came.
Oh,
nice.
And it was
Wow.
like, I think because I was like, ooh, who's gonna, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And also I was just aroused by being in the theater.
Okay.
One of the wankiest things I've ever
I
said.
know. I did it on purpose.
I know,
though, so it's
but
loud.
That's so funny.
And it, it was like 5 minutes, done and dusted.
Oh, you came in 5 minutes?
I was so amped
yeah,
up.
Yeah.
And he didn't come. And then
Gotcha.
and then I was so proud of myself.
Yeah.
But
that's
I
amazing.
immediately ran and told my friends.
He hasn't even pulled up his
No,
pants.
no.
yet.
Yeah,
Already
you're like,
running out.
bye. We're back in the
I made
next.
an X.
He's still there.
That just
Yeah.
reminded me. I did have sex in the Galway Town Hall Theatre with my my boyfriend when I was like 16 or 17. We were doing a pantomime, and
I thought you meant like when you guys were having sex.
it was a real pantomime. And there was like a room under the stage where we used to
Wow.
run and do.
You like to do it in caves.
Yeah. I am a troll. I am an absolute troll. And we did it, I think we did it there, and then we did it upstairs. That was my first, like,
How old were you when you lost your virginity?
16.
How old were you?
We went over this, didn't we?
I wasn't there.
Oh.
I was getting my
Oh.
jaw broken in half.
Yeah. Okay, should we do hard and tough facts?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
I've got a real doozy for you.
Okay. Okay. My hard fact is, okay, apparently Haagen-Dazs doesn't translate to anything in any language.
What does that mean?
Like it doesn't
It's
mean
just a
anything.
name.
Yeah. It doesn't translate to anything.
Well, wouldn't it just be like 2 people? Hagen and Das?
do you think it's that?
I assumed.
I think
I
it's
thought it
just
was
like,
names.
I think it's just like made up.
You think it's just silly?
What? Where is it from?
I thought it was German.
I thought it was Swiss.
I thought it was
Oh.
Dutch.
Look at us. Like,
Honestly, I never put any thought into it. I was just like, ice cream.
Haagen-Dazs name.
I thought it was just the Dutch for Ben and Jerry's.
It's a
true.
pseudo-Scandinavian phrase coined by American
Oh.
Ruben Mattis
Whoa. That's a good
in a quest
fact.
for a brand name that he claimed was Danish sounding.
Oh, I was close. Is
Sure,
it
we'll give you that one, Amy.
one of them starting with a D? I get Dutch and Danish mixed up all the time, so maybe I meant Danish.
Yeah. Oh yeah, okay, except for the fact that the letters like the A with the 2 dots on it and the Z don't exist in Danish.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
I know. I really thought it like meant something in a different language. I thought it was like good ice cream.
Good ice
That's something.
cream.
Haagen-Dazs is, I think, one of my favorite like store-bought
Oh,
brands of
Haagen-Dazs
ice.
is
I
incredible.
love it.
Ben and
Honestly,
Jerry's or Haagen-Dazs?
Haagen-Dazs lately.
Yeah.
Ben and Jerry's when I was younger, but I think as I've aged,
Yeah.
Haagen-Dazs. Even just honestly, a Haagen-Dazs vanilla bean.
Yeah,
That's
they're
delicious.
So good.
My mom always will peel and chop up and bake apples,
Yeah.
and then she'll serve those with Haagen-Dazs vanilla, and it's honestly the
Oh,
best
yum.
dessert of all time.
So good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
That's a good hard
That's a
fact.
great fact.
Thank you.
My fact, you maybe you know this already, but Moe, not pronounced Moe, it's Moet.
Oh,
It's not
yeah.
actually French, it's Dutch.
Yeah.
And
We're just talking about brand names.
I've got a different one.
we should get sponsored.
Oh,
Yeah.
by Moet.
Moet
And Haagen-Dazs.
and
Haagen-Dazs.
Haagen-Dazs. But yeah, so we
I didn't even know how you pronounced it, to be honest with you.
Moe.
Yeah.
You've never drank it?
I have drank it
Loser.
actually once.
I
drank it
haven't.
once.
I haven't.
When I had fleas
Is it
as a celebration for my masters.
is it good?
It is. It's
I want to try.
I was already wasted when I had it.
Oh
It's
no,
real
that's a shame.
buttery
Oh,
Okay.
in a nice way. I
Oh.
liked it. Yeah, because we worked at the Dublin Film Festival, or with them or whatever, a few years ago, and they were like, that was the sponsor, and then
cool.
they were like, yeah, it's Moet, and we were like, no, it's not, and they were like, it is. So whenever they were doing like their speeches and stuff, everyone was like, what? But they were like, I know, it's Dutch.
So how do you say it?
Moet,
Moet.
Moet. I don't know. It's a hard T. It's not Moe.
Moet.
Yeah, when everyone thinks it's Moe.
Huh.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's a good fact.
It is, and the thing is all these like uppity, fancy people were like, "That's not how you pronounce it." Okay, they're from Ireland. Why am I speaking like that? But yeah, and they were all just being little pricks about it. But yeah, that's.
So you had it in that setting?
Yes, I don't know if I ever had it. Maybe I had it at someone's wedding or something. I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen it a lot. But yeah, I had it at that setting because they sponsored it, so all of the events had it.
That's a fancy sponsor.
Yeah, yeah. They had Audi before that or something.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Did everyone get a car?
Yeah,
Just a sample
Mine
of
is
one.
outside. Yeah, just a wheel.
Yeah.
Dublin Film Festival. It's it's really
okay,
good.
okay.
Yeah, international.
Diff.
Yeah,
Nice.
diff. Yeah.
Nice.
How about you? What's your fact?
Mine is. Do you guys know about the properties of local honey?
No.
Do you actually not?
The property?
What do you
No.
mean in terms of what?
In terms of the fact that if you have allergies.
Yes, I did know this. Yeah.
Well,
Oh, that like you it makes them worse.
no, better.
Mm-mm.
No. If you have
Better.
allergies, oh, good. I'm glad you don't know. If you have allergies, you should eat local honey
Oh.
because there's like
pollen?
local pollen in it, and that will reinforce your immune system.
I have horrific allergies this
local
year.
honey.
Like my allergies have been so bad. Do you guys have allergies?
No.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah? Have yours also been insane?
No, mine are okay. Have been okay. Wait, actually, I did have a stuffy nose, but I just thought it was a cold.
Oh, mine have been so bad. Like I wake up and sneeze probably like 30 times. in the
Whoa.
morning.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It feels so weird. And I looked it up and apparently they were like, yeah, this year allergies are going to come sooner and hit you even harder
Oh.
than they ever have before.
Local honey.
no.
Yeah, local honey. Okay,
Get some.
cool. Okay.
Oh, that's annoying that the allergies are bad.
Yeah.
Because, it's summer, you're trying to be hot, and then
Yeah.
you're sneezing.
Sneezing. And
Sneezing.
I can't stop sneezing. And the allergy pills are so expensive.
Yeah.
How much?
$1 a pop.
Whoa.
Like a box of, I got the off-brand ones.
Yeah.
And for 10 of them, it was $10.
That's ridiculous.
I
bonkers.
know.
Because you have to take one every day.
Exactly. And
There's-
sometimes I have to take several in a day because I can't go on stage and be like, pachow, pachow,
Yeah.
like the whole time. Actually, maybe I'd be getting more laughs if I was doing that.
I didn't realize I had allergies. Well, sorry, I only developed them when I was like 17 or something.
Yeah.
And then I was in like London and I could not see.
Yeah.
And
Oh, no.
I was literally like so close up. And I went to the doctor and I was like, I think I have a cold. And he was like, it's summertime. I was like, yeah. And he was like, you have allergies. All right. Whatever we call them.
The doctors
hay
are
fever.
very sassy in London.
No, this is actually in Ireland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was like, you have allergies.
The doctors are sassy in London, though.
Are they?
Yeah, they're always like, "There's nothing wrong with you," and then you'll be like, "No, I have this very real symptom," and they'll be like, "Go away."
They're
Get
we
out
don't
of
talk
here.
about that.
yeah.
Oh, but it's free.
It's free. That's why.
In Ireland,
They
it's
hate you.
$60 or €60 a pop. Yeah, it was 50, now it's 60.
Just to
And
visit?
Just to visit.
That's
Oh.
stupid.
Yeah, I know.
But you guys also don't have extended medical, do you?
No. Yeah, it's crazy. It's
How do you not all die.
Well,
Some of them do.
Oh,
some
good
of us do. Some of us do. But there was like I'd go in and I'd have a list of. I'd wait until like something was really bad, and then like I'd have a list, like being like on my toe and blah blah. But then I went.
What was wrong with your toe?
I had an ingrown toenail.
Oh,
Yeah.
ouchie.
Bad.
Yeah.
I had 2. It was terrible.
Does it like? I've never had an ingrown
Oh
toenail.
man, it's
they're awful.
so bad.
My one toe has them all the time. I have to pry them out.
Yeah, it's
Oh, that seems kind of nice.
it is, but it's
The
also
gunk
ugh.
that comes out, you'd love.
Yeah, when the gunk comes out.
Yeah.
I want it.
It's good. But yeah, I got this doctor in Dublin near my where I worked, and they had a sign up and was like limit of 2 ailments
Oh
per
my
visit.
god.
So then I was getting creative with how my like ailments were linked. So I'd be like, and I have this thing on my skin, and my skin connected to my toe, so that my toe, and they were like, stop, get out of here.
Oh my god.
So what if you
Ridiculous.
need like a surgery or something? Or like you
What do you
had
mean?
some sort of disease? It's all privatized?
No. We have it's €60 for the GP, and then they'll send you to the doctor. But then I'm not sure how much I know like A&E is €100, and then after that I'm not. But there's ways you can wheedle around it. But yeah, but
that's
then when you're in
terrifying.
the hospital, I actually don't know because I haven't had anything wrong with me in a while. Although I went in and got my toe scanned because this is not interesting. Sorry, I'm just going off.
Your toe.
Although I went in and got my toe scanned. What is happening with your toe? Why do you have so many toes?
Is it a different toe?
Different toe. I freaking fractured it.
I need to see your feet.
Oh, they're
No,
awful.
We all need to see your feet.
They're so bad.
Yeah?
They're terrible. Yeah, I fractured my toe a very boring way. I turned around in my room and I didn't realize how close the door was. It was my middle toe.
Oh, ouchie.
And I just banged it so hard and I was like, ooh, that was so sore.
Is your middle toe the toe next to your big toe?
No, it's the one of the
Okay, I'm gonna need more specifics.
2 and 2, one in the middle.
Okay, because I guess like if we're talking about middles, like when it comes to your hand, I guess your thumb is your big toe, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that you call that your middle finger.
That's your middle. Sorry.
This is your middle finger.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
middle one.
Yeah.
And same with my toe.
I was counting. I was thinking your big toe is your
doesn't
pointer
count?
finger,
Oh.
but your thumb is your big toe.
Yeah.
I'm glad we sorted that out.
so we
do out of the box.
Yeah.
So we
if
do
we
out
need
of the
to,
box.
yeah.
Out of the box.
Out of the box.
Sing it.
I don't know if I can do it in Invisalign.
Try.
Oh,
Out of the. I know it feels like it gets stopped.
yeah, that's fair.
That's okay.
So we'll have to wait 5 months.
After wait 5 months. Sorry, guys.
You did it last time, didn't you?
Did I?
Didn't you?
I don't know. I can't remember. I don't remember. Sorry.
Oh
Okay.
no, we did like a weird rap.
Yes, actually, you're right. So out of the box. This is from a good friend of ours.
Yeah.
Good friend of ours, Bradley. I actually don't think he listens, but anyway, here we are. So he wrote in to Out of the Box and said, as a child, I had a problem with my penis. I had a boner for over 2 days and they needed to drain the blood.
Ew.
Yeah. He had
Oh wait,
to-
that was it?
yeah.
That's not a question.
It's telling us it's a statement. Yeah, he had to go in and like
It's
with
a
his
crime,
mom,
is what it is.
How old was he?
like a teen.
Oh God.
So you were
Or like a
asking him
late-
follow-up questions last night?
Oh yeah. He was like, oh, I really want to write into Out of the Box. And I said, oh sure, what are you writing? And then I was like, read it and I was like, what the hell? And he was like, yeah, it wouldn't go down. And he had to go to the hospital with his mom.
His poor mom.
Yeah.
Did he say how old he was?
I think it was, I can't remember now. It was late child, early teens, I think.
Okay.
I can't remember, but yeah. And he had to get the blood drained out of his...
What was it? What caused it?
He was telling me, he was saying some medical words that I wasn't listening to. But yeah, there was something to do with his, I can't remember. But there's a medical journal about him now because it was like, it's so rare.
Like he's the only one that happened to?
We really should have him on the podcast.
Yeah, I'm really disturbed.
Yeah. And he wrote it so quickly as well.
I'm surprised he's not scared of boners now.
He loves boners.
He loves boners.
And not just his own.
Not just
Not
his
just
own,
any boner.
everybody's boner. He because like that would like because then I would be scared that it would never come down.
That would hurt
Yeah.
too, surely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At a certain stage.
Because there's
Yeah.
so much blood
Oh,
in it.
Yeah.
that'd be awful.
For some reason, like I knew that it filled with blood, and I did know that, but for some reason, I think I forgot because
Yeah.
it fills with blood. But when does it start to fill with cum?
That comes out of the
Is it in the last minute?
gland.
Yeah, but
It's not in there.
It's not in there.
But
It's in the
so-
balls, right?
yeah,
It's from the prostate gland, and then it shoots out
That's
the.
kind of gross.
and
the
it just
channel.
shoots out right when they're coming, or does
Yeah.
it get like locked and look kind of like a poop?
Oh, I see. What you
Actually, don't know.
I feel like it comes
Kind of
out
like a boop.
right when they come because there's this sort of like
The
da,
release.
da,
Yeah.
da.
Oh yeah, you're
you know
right,
what I
you're
mean?
right. Yeah. That.
Oh, I never want to have sex again. Da da da.
Imagine he made that sound.
Oh
my God.
You know when the penis twitches?
When they're coming?
No.
Then when it winks at you.
What? What's
When it
that?
starts talking to you?
Hello.
No, when they're like really aroused and it's like twitching.
No.
Oh.
I don't know if I know what you're talking
I
about.
know that guys can like Kegel and
Yeah,
it'll,
when
like,
they move it. Is that what you're talking about? When they're like woo woo
No.
woo.
Like an inadvertent twitch.
I don't think I've ever seen an inadvertent penis twitch.
I feel like it's not just one penis. I've seen that with a lot of penises.
across an array of
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
penises.
Maybe I just have something special that makes penises twitch.
Makes them twitch.
They're so uncomfortable around me.
Think of. See, I've twitched at you a
You've
lot.
twitched at me so much recently.
Yeah, I haven't twitched in a while now.
Yeah,
It was when
I think
was, like,
you were tired, yeah.
Yeah, and my whole eye was like twitching.
Yeah, and I couldn't tell if you were winking at me or twitching.
Sometimes it was a wink, sometimes it was a twitch.
Yeah.
Sometimes it was both.
The twitching hour.
Twitching hour.
Yeah.
Is there another, or will we call it?
We'll call it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll call it that. Okay, Bradley, freaking Godspeed.
Sort
And
your Mickey out.
Yeah.
I'd love to read that article.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd
I'd like
love
to.
read
Yeah,
that
that's
article.
true. Imagine reading that case
Yeah.
study. We should get the bullet points.
Yeah. I would love
Yeah.
to read it. I'm really mad that when I roasted him, he did not give me this information.
Oh, great
yeah,
point.
that's true.
It actually kind of, I think, nullifies the roast.
Agreed.
And I think actually maybe we should have a rematch. No, I'm kidding. I don't want to even do that.
That's a joke. That was a joke. All right. Thank you for listening. Subscribe, tell your friends, leave a review. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.